Hello everyone, come clean a bathroom with me. I've been dying to get my hands on this bathroom. It's absolutely beautiful, and I knew the shine up on this one was going to be so satisfying. I'm starting by spraying down the tub and the toilet with RYD Bath Bright and letting it dwell. Giving your cleaner time to work means you don't have to. And before I touch any wet cleaning, I always high and low dust first. Clean should always be done top to bottom, so dust, cobwebs, and hair don't fall on freshly cleaned surfaces. I always clean glass early on, starting with the mirror and then the window, using RYD Glass Clear. For fly marks and sticky residue, I use a razor scraper, always on a wet surface, so the blade glides instead of scratches. This is my favorite scraper because it has a metal blade on one side and a plastic blade on the other, so there's a safe option for every surface. I'll link it in the comments. This is RYD Stain Sponge, a melamine sponge. These break down as you use them, but you can slow that by applying even pressure across the sponge. I do that by placing a microfiber cloth over top, as shown. I'm using the sponge to clean the trim and white window frame. Always test melamine on a small hidden area first. It cleans like very fine sandpaper and can scratch some surfaces, including paint. A window track brush is perfect for getting into tight crevices between panes and around locking mechanisms. I'll also link that in the comments. For the vanity countertop, I'm using RYD All Clean because it's stone safe. Bath Bright is safe on most counters, but it's more acidic at about 5.5 pH, so when I'm unsure, All Clean is the safer choice. Each item gets wiped down before going back onto the counter. A clean counter doesn't matter if you put dusty items right back on it. And now I'm doing the other side of the countertop, and like always, I go back over it with a dry microfiber after. And now back to the tub. Bath Bright has been dwelling for about 30 minutes now, loosening soap scum and build up. I always work top to bottom, starting with the rim and the fixtures. Handheld shower hoses collect a lot of soap scum in the grooves, and it's something many cleaners skip. It makes a huge difference when it's clean. And once again, finishing with a dry microfiber for that professional polish. Giving everything a good scrub. I did fully rinse, wipe, and dry the tub. That part just isn't shown here. Onto this incredible toilet. It's been dwelling for about an hour now. Some buildup came off, but no cleaner is going to remove all of this on its own. This is mineral scale caused by well water combined with urine over time. They literally bond together and harden like a stone. This toilet hasn't been flushing properly, so that is why it hasn't been used and was able to build up like this. Many cleaners will use pumice, but porcelain has a glazed finish, and pumice creates micro scratches you can't see, but those scratches leave a porous surface underneath, and the stains return faster and worse. Instead, I descale using a plastic scraper. This is the other side of the razor I mentioned earlier. It removes buildup without damaging the glaze. Now that the bowl is clean, I spray Bath Bright over the entire toilet top to bottom and wipe it down. I'm using paper towel here, but sometimes I will use a microfiber cloth that is ready to be retired. This blew my mind. Once you pop the caps off the toilet seat, it slides right off without tools. This is an older seat, and the newer ones pop up instead, but either way, it makes cleaning so much easier, and I will link a similar one in the comments. The sides and base of the toilet collect dust, and urine and condensation make it harden over time. Always check every angle. Missed areas stand out once everything else is clean. This took a bit of scrubbing, but it made for satisfying results. Just look at that difference. And finally, the floors. I usually always hand scrub the floor around the toilet, but for this floor, I scrubbed the entire thing by hand. The shiny black tiles show everything, soap residue, hair, streaks, so I cleaned it all. And I scrubbed it all by hand to make sure that I got everything. I don't usually do this, but since it's such a shiny black tile that's almost like a mirror and it leaves streaks really easily, I actually went over the entire thing after with glass clear to prevent streaking. Unfortunately, I had to rush at the end due to freezing rain, so one area didn't get a final pass and there was a bit of streaking in the center of the floor. I'll be coming back to finish that. This entire transformation was done solely with RYD Clean Without Compromise line of cleaning products, launching next week. If you watched this far, thank you. Likes, shares, and follows take just a second but truly mean the world to someone in need.